They just make the weeding process so much easier. I really like it for card decals because you can see through it. Weed your vinyl and just like stick it right in there, a lot quieter. Get this, these are $2 and you can buy every single color in bulk. Hi guys, Barbara here from Barbara Makes Crafts, and I am the creator of BarbaraMakesCrafts.com, where my passion is to make all these fun craft projects and then teach you how to make them as well, so you can become a more well-rounded crafter. If you get anything out of my videos, guys, please just hit that little like button and subscribe. And there's a little bell right there. If you'll just click that bell, you will never miss a video that I put out. And I would really, really appreciate it, as it does help out. And guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and so I can put out more of what you are wanting. So today, I thought it would be fun just to go over a few of my favorite Cricut tools, Cricut materials. Not necessarily Cricut, but tools and materials that I use in my craft projects. Some I've used in videos, some I have not. I've just played with at home getting ready for videos. But I can tell you that all these are my favorite products, and I will link to those down below so that you can easily find these products and try them out for yourself. Alright, so let's just jump right in. And the first category, if you will, is going to be my favorite tools. And you all know that I love these stab and grab tweezers from 143vinyl.com. You can't beat them for getting out those little bitty pieces that you need to weed out of your design, and they just make the weeding process so much easier. I think they're like $7 on the website. So they're very affordable. I know that Cricut puts out some tweezers like this as well, but I think you have to get those in like a pack of paper tools or something like that. At least that's where I got mine, and I haven't seen them sold separately. So, so if you're looking for something great like this little guy right here, and they come in all sorts of colors, like 7 or 8 colors, so you can get one to match your machine, which I think is fun. And then here is the Cricut weeding tool with just a little hook, and I like this one because it's got that sharp hook on it and you can just kind of like dig, and this is great for getting your weeding process started or weeding out some of the larger bits. You can get the smaller bits with this. I just find the tweezers will pick them up and grab them a lot easier. And guys, I recently found this on Amazon, and it's called a Tweaksy. And you can see it has 2 little holes in it for you to put your fingers in, and you can weed your vinyl and just like stick it right in there, and it'll hold it for you so that when you're done, you can just take everything you weeded, empty it in the trash, and you're good to go for your next project. My next favorite tool is going to be this spatula, I think is what they call it, on 143vinyl.com. It's 4 inches. It also comes in several different colors, so you can get your favorite color or you can get one to match your machine. I like them because it's a little bit flexible, and if you run your fingers kind of across the edges, there are no seam pieces out, so it doesn't scrape your vinyl as it's burnishing it down onto your mat or onto your project, whatever you're trying to do. This is the perfect size, and it's just all around great for burnishing down your vinyl, so check that out. I do have this, I guess this is a tool, this tool organizer, and if you'll remember, I gave one of these away to a subscriber a few months back when I reached 1,000 subscribers. And guys, I really appreciate y'all showing up for that. But anyway, this is an organizer, and it will hold 9 housings and blades, and it's got a place on the bottom to hold like your quick swap blades. So if you can get just one quick swap housing, and then you can store your extra blades down in here and they'll fit right in. The next category, which is going to be our materials. So the first thing I want to talk about is permanent adhesive vinyl. I love this Starcraft HD vinyl. It is so easy to weed, easy to work with. It's a good sturdy quality, and it's just all around great vinyl. And it is found on 143vinyl.com. I haven't found it anywhere else, but the website has, I think, a sheet of the permanent adhesive vinyl is 65 cents, but every color of vinyl they have comes in a matte and a gloss, and you can buy every single color in bulk, which is awesome. You can't find that in any other brand of vinyl. At least I have not found that. Please comment below if you have found that you could get another vinyl in any color in bulk. My favorite heat transfer vinyl or iron-on vinyl is going to be Caesar Easy Weave. And the reason that I like this one is it is a little bit stretchy, a little bit flexible, so that weeding is a lot easier to get those pieces out that you don't want. It irons on beautifully, very smooth, and it just is great. And again, you can get this at Michael's or at 143vinyl.com. And again, on 143vinyl.com, you can get any color of the heat transfer vinyl in bulk. So that makes it great if you are doing, say, t-shirts for your kids' softball or baseball team or whatever choir. I think we did some one year for my daughter's band section. Now for transfer tape, the Cricut standard transfer tape is very good. It's a little sticky if you're using, say, removable vinyl, which I don't use very much, but it's a good all-around transfer tape to get your vinyl to your project with all those small little pieces and whatever you have to move from your mat to your project surface area. So this is a good vinyl. If it's something a little less sticky you're looking for, this is Blue Tape masking tape transfer tape, and it's a little less sticky. So if you need a stickier one, this will not do it. But I have found very few things that this won't transfer nicely on, and I really like, even though it's not clear, I really like it for card decals because you can see through it to see what the decal says, but it doesn't have the grid lines and the name brand and all that if you're wanting to sell your decals. That's just me, it's personal preference, but I do like this, and I use it a lot for most of my craft projects. It's also a good bit cheaper than the Cricut, which is another reason that I like to use this, and I found it on Amazon. And once again, I'm going to link to all these products down below so that you can easily find them and use them in your next projects. And then I recently found heat transfer tape. So it says transfer tape for patterned printed heat transfer vinyl. And basically all it is it's a transfer tape, but it is made to go on, say, your patterned vinyl that is iron-on, but you don't mirror it, and you have to have something to get it onto your project and iron it on with. And this is a very good vinyl. It is Frisco Craft. And again, I found it on Amazon, and I will also be linking to that below. So the next category of my favorite things we're going to talk about is blanks. And there are so many blanks out there that it would be impossible to go over all of them, but I like mugs from the dollar store. If you're not doing sublimation, if you're doing vinyl design and you're going to put some epoxy or something like that over it, the Dollar Tree is very good, very affordable for those mugs, $1 each, or I think they've gone up to $1.25 now. But and then here's a wine tumbler that I also got at the dollar store. You can, put your vinyl, do a shiny. You can even make this like instead of a glitter tumbler, you can make it a wine glass thing, glitter. I don't know, I think that would be pretty. And for sublimation mugs, I've got this I bought on Amazon. You can get them in all different colors. I've got I'm like 104% tired on this one, which I thought was a cute little saying for a coffee mug. And like I said, you can get them, I think I have red and green and maybe blue and yellow, and then this black. You can also get just white ones. Honestly, when my husband ordered these, I thought, they're colored on the inside. I don't think I like that, but it's kind of grown on me. I just feel like I'm limited to what I can do. Of course, on black I can do any colors, but if I'm using red, I kind of have to use colors that would coordinate with red if I'm not just putting a black design on there. So I feel like that's a little limiting, but that's just me. You absolutely get whichever one you want. I will link to both down below so you can see. And I found these on Amazon, and these are the bomb, guys. They're just silicone measuring cups, and it came as a kit. I think there were 4 of these cups, and it has some stirrers and things like that with it. It came as a kit, and resin, epoxy resin, does not stick to these. So all you got to do is let it dry and then just kind of squeeze a little bit. It comes right out. And I think this one, it's not quite dry enough. It's still a little pliable, but I wanted to show you that it would just come right out, but it's still not quite dry enough. So I will show you that on a future video. All right, so I think we're down to just my favorite machines, and my favorite heat press machine, whatever, is this mini press, this Cricut mini press. I think it's either $50 or $80. You can get it at Michael's. Of course, you can get it at Cricut.com. You can get it on Amazon, and it's very portable. It's light and easy to use. Now the disadvantage is you can't set an exact temperature. You've just got low, medium, and high, but you can sort of play with it and know. And Cricut even has a heat guide that would tell you if you're using the mini press on this material, you need to set it here and you need to give it whatever pressure that it needs. But this is the most handy little thing, and the reason that you would use a heat press rather than your iron, number one, is because the iron sometimes doesn't get hot enough and it cycles on and off. So when it gets to the temperature that you want it set at, it'll cycle off and cool down a little bit and then cycle back on and go back up. So it doesn't give that even heat temperature. And also the steam. So if you're trying to iron, say you're trying to iron on a t-shirt, the steam would keep that vinyl from sticking properly to that shirt, and you would have a difficult time doing that. Now that's not to say that it can't be done. You can certainly, and I would advise, if you're using a household iron, just to make sure that there is no water in the steam area, sorry, I can't think of the word, but in the little area where you put water to steam your clothes, I would make sure that is completely empty and as dry as you can get it. And certainly, once your iron heats up to that temperature, let all the steam come out from any residual water droplets that might be in there, just so you can get the best results. I've used a household iron. I do feel like this is a lot easier and a lot better, but you know, for whatever reason, you absolutely can use an iron, whether it's budget concerns or you just don't want another thing in your house. I can completely relate to that. But I will link to this again down below. And my heat press, my easy press tube, I like that also. I like that one because you can set the temperature and you can set the time. Now I still rely on that Cricut heat guide to tell me what temperature I need to set it to for what blank and what kind of pressure. So that is, you know, if you want a bigger, heavier heat press, if you're doing a lot of t-shirts or a lot of craft projects like I do, that heat press just makes it a lot easier and it's more affordable than like a clamshell press. So, you know, again, it's just your preference. And I'll just link below and you can find it wherever, again, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Cricut.com. You can find it. I think they even have them at Walmart now. Huh, okay, well I'll have to check that out. But anyway, you can find it wherever Cricut is sold. And last but not least is my Cricut machine. And guys, I have my Cricut. It's a little heavy, but this is a maker that I've had for a couple of years now. My sweet husband got it for me, and I love it. It cuts over 300 materials, and it's sturdy. I haven't had one bit of problem out of it. So it's a really good, it cuts really well. I do have the Maker 3 at my office at home, and I like that as well. I honestly like this one just a little bit better. So if you're looking to buy a Maker series and they still have the originals, this is the one that I personally would recommend. Again, it's just your personal preference. I do like the Maker 3 in that it is a lot quieter. They say it's faster. I haven't seen that, but my internet at home has been horrible, so it's hard to tell. But we just got better, faster internet, guys. I am so excited. It makes, because my full-time job is that I work from home, and then my crafting, of course, is at home as much as I can do. So I love that internet. And guys, if you want to message me and find out what that internet is, I will definitely let you know, because I absolutely love it. And one more little caveat that I want to say is I'm not in any way sponsored by any of the manufacturers of these products. These are all the things that I love, that I use, and in no way have they reached out to me to sponsor me. Now I do, if you click on the links, just a little disclaimer, and you make a purchase, I will receive a small commission, but it's not going to cost you anything more to click on that link and buy through that. Again, you know, personal preference, right? But oh, and I forgot about the coasters. Guys, I found these coasters. They're like the Thirsty Stone coasters, so they're that kind of matte feeling, and these are great for sublimation. I got it on Amazon, got them on Amazon. I think there was a set of 4 or 12 or something like that. And look, it came with this little thing that you could put on the bottom for the corking that sits on your table. I thought that was so neat because it makes it look like a professionally made coaster. And these are for sublimation, and remember, if you're doing sublimation, you must have a blank that is designed for sublimation. You can't just sublimate on anything. The colors won't turn out or very pretty, or they might not turn out at all. So be sure if you're getting sublimation products that it says that it's made for sublimation. Now if you have a sublimation product and you want to put heat transfer vinyl on it or even permanent vinyl on it, have at it. It's just a sublimation that's a little picky about what it goes on, and that's because it turns into a gas and it infuses down into, I guess this would be the pores or the fibers on any material. So you have to know that it's made for sublimation. Those are all my favorite things, and I would absolutely love to know. Comment down below. Tell me what's your favorite tool, material, machine. Tell me all your favorites, guys. It doesn't have to be Cricut. It doesn't have to be the same things that I love, guys. I'm interested in what you like. And if you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, just put that in the comments below too, because I want to continue bringing content to you that is something that maybe you want to know how to do. I would love, love, love to help you with that. Be sure you like and subscribe and ring that little bell, and that way when I put out new videos, you'll know. You'll be the first to know, actually. And until next time, happy crafting!